Well, once again, now before we begin this video, I do want to go over two things before we start. First off, yes, I did look up the pronunciation of herb. Apparently, it is a cultural thing. They see it differently depending on where you are in the world. So again, apologies for that. I was not trying to be offensive. Of course, I would never do that. I just wasn't sure about that. I did confirm it off camera, so that is why they're saying it differently in that last video compared to how I usually pronounce it, okay? Number two, I did look up the thing about either. Again, I do feel bad about that as well, but I was just so paranoid that I might screw it up and get him killed. Which the article I did read did acknowledge the fact that, yes, Margaret is saying that to give him the smaller petals, but they did acknowledge in this wording, like, how do you know that? Maybe she is trying to get you to poison the guy, no, by lying, because she is aware the guy is a PK, so, but no, actually, you do give him the smaller petals, and that's what saves him, right? So, I feel bad for looking that up, but again, because there's no manual save system with this game, I just wanted to be sure, because I like his character, I didn't want to screw him over, and if I had screwed him over either way, depending on my decision based on what was available, yeah, we'll reload anyway, so, okay, whatever. And on that note, we are back at the fish place, the fish eye, and I finally figured out where that stupid exclamation point was, quest, whatever it is. Apparently it's in this room, so let's see what happens. Were we in here before, though, and I didn't see them? I don't know. Oh, it's the bartender, okay. Well.
Oh, it's my guardian angel.
Guardian angel?
Hmm?
If you hadn't helped with the renegades,
Oh, right,
I'd be out of work right now, or worse.
That's more Matt's doing.
No, you helped
don't
too.
Be modest.
Right.
On the house, I'm Nikolas.
Cheers, Nikolas.
So, how do things work in this place?
The fisheye? They work better than anyone predicted when Frank set up shop. 2 days and the peacekeepers will take it over, or the renegades will blow it up. And nobody blew anything up.
Good.
It's the safest place around by far. Neutral turf. Even bandits come here just to hash out deals over booze.
Really?
Anyone can relax without the threat of violence. Rivalries are checked at the door. That's a good place to have.
I agree. So what's up with Frank, though? He seems like a drunkard.
So you know Frank well?
Not old military buds well, but well enough to know back then he was a big shot. A Special Forces commando.
Ooh.
A night runner. Quite the high-ranking mucky-muck.
Yeah?
Until one mission, he led people into the television tower.
Oh.
Ended in a massacre.
That's what happened.
After that, he ditched the uniform and started the fisheye.
Okay.
Took out a new lease on life. But he became a haunted man. Frank relives that tower mission, start to bloody finish every day. The booze helps him get through it all.
I've seen him on a bender. Drinking like that isn't helping him get through anything.
True.
Then imagine what he's like when he's not drinking.
Yeah, I get that, but still, you gotta move on for your problems. Driving them out of alcohol is not gonna make them go away.
Tell me about Lawan.
Frank says women like her were given call signs based on cocktails. Bloody Mary, Margarita Rocks. Lawan is hot shit with a hot temper. You do not want to get on her bad side. Cross her once and that's it. Game over.
I just had to quote Hudson here from Aliens, no game over, man. I just had to do that, I'm sorry.
I gotta go.
Wait. You interested in making a bit of money?
No,
Shit, yeah.
It's a simple job. There's a metro station under the fisheye. Used to be UV lamps in the metro that kept the infected at bay. But they stopped working because every tunnel and station is infested.
Uh-huh.
So, you want me to turn on the lamps?
Yeah, get to the electrical room. For all we know, could just be a blown fuse. If so, you could just reset the main power supply from there. Before you go, got a little something that'll help you out.
Molotovs?
A house specialty. Guaranteed to warm those biters' bellies.
I mean, I got plenty,
Just a bit of house
but...
hooch, a bottle, and an old rag. But powerful stuff. Or you can always just sneak in past the biters if you don't want to make a ruckus. Once you turn on the UVs, they'll fry anyway. And you won't end up wasting good hooch.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
I thought Molotovs were made with gasoline, though, not alcohol. It seems like a waste of booze to use alcohol, but alright. I guess whatever works, right? Oh, after dark. Yeah, I get
thanks.
that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so where is this place? It's underneath here, right? Problem is the... Okay, hold on. Go there first. I gotta rest for the night. Oh, it's right over here. That works. Works out pretty well. Up and over. Where's the bed? There's the bed. Alright, hopefully this won't be too tough. I mean, none of these side quests tend to be too difficult, but you never know. Although I completely forgot to mention this, guys. I went a few videos back. I went to the observatory area, and I remember, like, we passed out, and then we wake up surrounded by corpses and some people looking us over. Right? I'm wondering what the hell was going on there. I still don't have an answer, but I tried to go back to that area, the observatory, whatever it's called. It wouldn't let me in. That tiny little area we squeeze under in the cutscene, I couldn't get back in there. So what's that all about? I have no idea. But why did he pass out there in that one area? Why did we wake up somewhere else, surrounded by other dead zombies and two people looking us over? It makes no sense. I really wonder why Aiden's not questioning that more. Yeah, I get it. It's because we're not on the main story at this point, but it just seems so odd. He still didn't question it afterwards. Just like, hey, Jack Matt here. Oh, I better go see Jack Matt then, right? So we have to, let's see, power up the metro. Wait, we have to just power the whole thing up? Hold on. I thought this would be more involved with the UV lights, but no, maybe it is just standard power this stuff up. Okay. Because I have been doing this off camera. It is very tedious, by the way. It's the same thing. You get to a room, you... Okay, hold on. Stop it, stop it. Yeah, there's always a locked door here, so you unlock the door, right? I guess I have to show this now, I don't have a choice. That worked, okay, close it.
I'm in the control room.
Nice. I've just found the switch.
Yeah, I do this, right? But then it doesn't work. I have to go down the elevator shaft.
Switch didn't work.
Yeah.
Damn it. There's another way.
Yes.
Give me a try.
Let's finish
Sure,
this.
why not?
There should be an electrical room with military generators further below. Look for an elevator. Maybe you can go down the shaft.
It's so weird. Was I supposed to do this first as a tutorial? I didn't know that. It helped me a lot, but still, right. So yeah, I've done this sort of activity in other metro stations like 4 times already. Okay, so easy does it. Yeah, it's the exact same layout. It does get very tedious, I'm not gonna lie. So yes, we go down here, right? There's a generator here.
What are military generators doing in the metro?
Seems the tunnels work great for moving troops around the city.
I guess.
Only first they had to clean the infected out. And to do that, they needed a lot of light. That called for a lot of power.
Okay, this is sort of a different setup. Hold on. There we go, okay. Yeah, but still, it's the same thing. We're in this basement now full of chemicals, and you just do the same thing over. It's the exact same layout. That same blue container is there every time I've done this, and these same, like, jeez, like, come on, guys, a little more variety with the layout, shall we? I guess this is an official side quest, I do have to show it, but wow, this does get very tedious. Not gonna lie. And though this doesn't really make it any easier to know what to do, because sometimes the generators you do have to activate, they're in different spots. But still, it's the exact same layout, this basement area with chemicals, same time, every time. I just think it's weird we're doing it as an actual side quest and a side activity, but you know, to each their own, I guess. One down there. Oh, there's only 3 of them this time, not too bad. Now we go back to where we were before. Okay. Yeah, I could deal with the chemicals for a short period, it's not a big deal. Right. Here, there's gonna be a switch here, right? We do that, turn that on. Then we just pretty much head back upstairs, and the elevator's gonna come. Give it like 5-10 seconds. Or maybe 15, I don't know. There we go up here. It takes us back to the power switch we started at, right? No music, of course. Okay. Slow elevator. Then we just go back here. And that's it. It's like the 6th time I've done the same thing. Voila! I like this patriotic and uplifting music. Okay, so now they have power.
Nikolas, it worked. Generators are up and running.
So the intel wasn't some booze-induced fantasy. Now get back up here. I got some beers on ice with your name on them.
Yeah, and every time I do this, I do get an inhibitor, so it's not the worst, but... What's the quickest way back up there? Well, hold that thought. Let's rest, make it daytime, right? That'd be a smart thing to do. So I'm starting to like this game a bit more the more I'm playing it. It's not the best with its limitations, with its mechanics and stuff, but I'm still liking it a lot more than when I started. The tone definitely shifted when I got to the downtown area compared to Old Villador, or however you pronounce it. So I don't know, maybe it is more of this game than meets the eye. Okay, so go up here, see what Nikolas has to reward us with. I can just figure out the quickest way to get back up there. Is that like a pulley? Yes, it is. Okay. Ups to Daisy.
Nothing. One day they might just blow up the dam and flood the entire city.
It might blow up a dam and flood the entire city. Is that foreshadowing? Who the hell knows? Okay, and done.
I'm impressed. Honestly, I didn't expect you to go all the way down.
I finish what I start.
Lawan was right. You're one tenacious son of a bitch.
Thanks.
What else can I do you for?
Where'd that chemical gunk I ran into come from?
It was created to fast forward the infection to the terminal stage. Basically kill the infected with a form of premature aging. Wasn't supposed to have any effect on the healthy or recently bitten, like you and me. But it didn't work out that way.
Womp womp.
So that's why my biomarker goes crazy when I get near it.
Yep, but that's not the worst of it.
Oh.
Some say the military knew how lethal the stuff really was. Suited them to finish off every last one of us.
Why?
Only the colonel knows, but the old bastard never leaves his fortress. But if you really want to know the truth about the GRE, just check out their labs. They're scattered all over town. Lord, the shit that must have gone down there.
Yeah, because if it did break out in that area and affects people, yeah.
How do you know so much about military installations?
I'm a bartender. I'd get GRE guys in here.
Oh, okay.
Incognito, of course. Military brass, trying to lie low, even big shot ministers of whatever. After a few generously poured shots, they all had stories to tell. I learned about the metro generators from the skittish guy in glasses. The retired history teacher type, all buttoned down. Needed to spill his guts to someone. Later, they hanged him for war crimes.
Jeez.
I gotta go.
Thanks, Aiden. With skills like that, you'll find plenty to do around here. But watch what you get yourself into.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Appreciate your concern, though, regardless. That's done. Cool. Okay, so I got old world. Okay, not great rewards, but I'm not here for the rewards so much as I am just for completion's sake. Okay, so now that I know what to do with Aitor, let's get that out of the way, considering I could fast travel there. God, love that fast travel. You know? Doesn't make any sense logically, but who cares? I sure as shit don't. I do wonder, anyone else who played this game and got to this point with the Aitor quest, assuming you even unlock it, because I'm not even sure if this is something you can unlock either way, but were you confused about the petal thing? I'm just curious. Would you think to yourself, oh, maybe that woman was lying to me about which ones are the right ones? The Margaret woman, I think her name was? I did think she was being sincere, I just wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so let's see. Aitor, let's see. Hold on. Did I mark that? No, I did not mark it. What's wrong with me? Mark it, thank you. Now, Aitor was up there, right. But I still have that leather, right? I wonder what's going to happen with that. Do I give it back to him?
They got away. But I don't think those are renegades.
I forgot I can't jump in here. Kind of a liability, but alright. So let's see what options they give me, if at all. Let's see. Doctor. There we go. That's his wife, right? Talk? Oh, okay, hold it for a second longer, sure.
How's the patient?
He's starting to wake up. Thank you for your help. You can go.
No, I should give him the...
What's going on here? You went to the witch, didn't you? To this... Margaret?
She gave me herbs that might help him. She's not a witch.
There's no such thing as witches. That's superstition.
Superstition? Witchcraft is a crime!
Please, just calm down.
What's happening?
We're losing him. Aiden, give me those herbs.
I forbid it! Keep that witch's poison away from him!
I can give him an injection to stabilize him, but it won't last long.
Did you tell her who the medicine was for? She killed his men! She should have hanged for that, but Jack Mack had Aitor burn her eyes out instead!
What?
Did you tell her? She'll have given you poison, I guarantee it!
Aiden, give me the herbs, damn it.
Okay, so give her the small petals, right? This is what's said to do, so I'm hoping the internet did not lie to me. It's not to give you a timer, it makes you feel on edge, right? The breath calms down, okay. We're good, right?
How is he?
It appears the medicine is as effective as I'd hoped.
Yes, thank you. You feel bad now, Patricia? I hope you do. I don't know if you do, really, but I hope you do.
He needs his rest. We should all leave him be.
I won't be far.
You want to talk to me in private, either of you? I know the doctor...
Looks like you had Margaret pegged. She didn't want to poison him after all.
Yes,
yeah.
Seems that way.
Yes.
How long will it take for him to recover?
Days, weeks. He's strong and otherwise in good health, so days is a likely scenario, as long as he's allowed to rest.
I'm sure his family will want to be by his side.
Within reason, seriously. See, that was like a very tough call, because they put you on the timer. It's like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do?
Man, I hate my job.
So it's definitely not like I was in the wrong there for doubting that, because they gave you an option to say, I saw the witch, I did not see the witch. They gave you 4 other options on what to do after that effect. Wow. Okay, so I don't think I'm in the wrong for being a little paranoid there. How this affects the story, or any manner, I don't know yet, but we'll see, guys, we'll see. I have a feeling he'll be alright. Whereas if I gave him the big petals and it did poison him, the...
What's up?
Oh.
I wanted to officially thank you.
Oh.
Aitor's back on his feet. If it wasn't for you, he'd still be in a coma. Or worse.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's better.
Me too. Only he knows what happened in Old
Right,
Villador.
that's also important.
And soon, thanks to you, I'll know as well. Over and out.
I think I'm going the wrong way. That could also affect the ending, for better or worse for that matter, but still. And those these things, every time I reload the game, these give me some goodies, so might as well grab them, right? Okay. Obviously they don't give you an inhibitor each time, but that's okay. Alright, so next I want to do the thing with the carriers, whatever that is. It's marked, okay, good. I mean, this whole carrier faction is like a guild, even though this isn't like Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, right? So, I don't know, maybe this is like a very prolonged quest process. Like, I don't know. Hard to tell. At this point, I'm convinced I'm already down the path where I get a bad ending. Maybe because I sided Barney, I don't know, but seriously, fuck Barney, I would not side with him willingly if I had choice anyway. Alright, so let's see. He wanted to take the oath, right? This Driscoll guy? Let's see.
Good work, hotshot. What did you think?
All sorts of letters and recipients out there.
Yeah.
It's the network, like I said. You just helped expand it. Looks like your carrier material after all. Are you ready and willing to take the oath?
Really? Pilgrims aren't that formal,
Maybe that's part of your problem, hotshot. If you want this, then you'll repeat after me.
Fine, let's do this.
Let's do it.
I, initiate of the Carriers Guild.
I, initiate of the Carriers Guild.
Swear to serve all the citizens of the city equally.
Swear to serve all the citizens of the city equally.
To face any dangers and safely deliver all mail entrusted to me.
To face any dangers and safely deliver all mail entrusted to me.
I will do so with the utmost honor and integrity, in accordance with the standards of the Carriers Guild.
I will do so with the utmost honor and integrity in accordance with the standards of the Carriers Guild.
By the power granted me by the Carriers Guild, I hereby proclaim you a full member. Initiate rank. Welcome to the fold, Hotshot. Let me know when you're ready to start.
I did notice Aiden sort of stumbled that last line, so... What's it? Trade? I could trade with him. Okay. I mean, sure. Can I buy stuff? Nothing too great. Okay, so let's see what he's got for us. Carriers 1. I was right. This is like a prolonged thing.
Driscoll. Got an assignment for me?
Well, I do, but first let me lay some carrier history on you.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a history buff, like. Did you know that the first documented postal system was in Egypt, around 2400 BC?
I did not.
Me neither.
Aye. It's how the pharaohs sent out decrees, creating the network. Think of the ancient tradition you're upholding just by delivering a piece of mail.
I will. I promise.
See that you do, Hotshot. Now deliver this message. It's marked urgent, so I'm only sending you out with this one. Now don't get distracted.
It'll get where it needs to go.
Come on, just go have more faith in me. I hope this guy comes around at some point. Okay. Oh, who are you?
Oh, look, it's a baby carrier. So much for this being an elite group. Pilgrim? Fuck that shit.
Jack, come on.
What's your problem?
You better not become my problem. For all we know, you could be the next Derek waiting to happen.
The next who? What the hell are you talking about?
Never you mind, baby carrier. Just keep your nose clean around here. And I'll be watching you.
Great. You can watch me flip you the bird.
Oh, great. Baby carrier's a comedian, too. This place is going to shit.
Coming from you, I guess I'm just upholding your legacy.
He's gonna be a problem, this Jack guy.
That's just Jack. Ignore him, compañero.
It doesn't look like he's gonna let me ignore him.
Nope.
Tranquilo. His bark is worse than his, chew? Is that the word?
Bite.
Me llamo Jaime, by the way. Being a carrier is dangerous. We're a small group, and we rely on each other. So, you're a pilgrim. Good. You've seen and done things. Sometimes, los novatos get people killed.
Aiden, did this Derek get someone killed?
Luckily, no. Derek was just plain loco, an adrenaline junkie. We all take this seriously, but he was obsessed. In a way, you had to admire his dedication, even if he was fanatical.
So what happened?
Left the other carriers with tough deliveries in the lurch.
What became of him?
Booted out on his ass. No room for a Scarface in the Carriers Guild, amigo. Recipe for death and disaster.
Let me guess. Jack led the campaign against Derek.
And he was very effective, amigo.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah. All this is gonna tie into like the theme of this quest line. Mark my words, guys. Everything has a purpose here. Everything is gonna come back full circle. So where is this person I have to deliver to? Okay, not too far away. Not too far. Alright. So I thought this would just be more like an optional thing, like, yeah, you just deliver messages and you feel good about yourself, but no. This is gonna be super deep. I will bet both my nuts that's... Yeah, no, okay, so, yeah, I bet them both that this is gonna become a lot more deeper than it appears to be at face value. It has to, right? They won't give all the exposition about this Jack guy who we've never met, this Derek guy we never met. Like, they just wouldn't do that unless they alter the purpose, right? Yeah, I gotta figure out how we get over there. Hold on. I don't think I can pass through here. Ah. Picked the wrong road to go down here. Again with these... Jeez, can I get up higher, please? Wow, they're really making me go all out here.
Aitor looks like a pile of ground beef. Like
That's interesting. They also I just heard that guy talking about Aitor. So I guess their dialogue changes depending on what you do in the game. It's also pretty unique. I gotta give them credit for that. Wait a minute, am I looking at the right thing? I mean, yeah, okay, sure.
Don't remember when it happened.
Let's get a little air going. Okay, up. Okay, almost there.
Civilians don't belong in here.
I'm not a civilian. Why are you shouting at me like I'm a civilian? Reminds me of that whole argument in Starship Troopers, you know, what separates a citizen from a civilian? Okay, over... Oh, it's up top. Okay, hold on. Oh, good thing it's a pulley. What are the odds of that? I land right there. So they are below me, huh? How do we get down? Jeez, not that far, man. Not that far. Just barely made that. Okay, you're in here. Why are they delivering your letter here? Well, again, he said not the question, they just deliver the letter, right?
Carriers Guild here. I have a message.
I wasn't expecting anything. Oh my.
What?
What's wrong?
A client of mine is concerned about her unborn child. She's feeling some pain, so I'd better go and check on her. I'm a midwife, you see.
Oh.
Couldn't her husband have come to get you?
Maybe she's dead.
Lord, no. She's in hiding from him.
Oh, shit.
You see, the baby's not his. What'd he do if he found her? You can't tell a soul. You mustn't.
Not my job,
I see. The secret's safe with me.
Thank you. Now, excuse me, I must gather my things.
Is that gonna come into play? This thing? Or is it just like, I don't know. So, I could go back to Driscoll now. Okay. Okay, maybe that won't have as big an impact knowing this. Maybe it's just some exposition for the backstory, but... I don't know, guys. The thing with Jack definitely could go somewhere, right? Hang on. Also, I'm very concerned about some of these, like, renegades I fight. I noticed this a lot. Like, the one who's sounding that alarm, you see that? Why would I kill some of these guys? No, they... like, bleed out that poison gas. I don't understand that. Now, as long as I don't free the captive, they don't seem to be affected by the gas, right? So, wait for it to dissipate, then you free them. Why do some of these renegades explode in this gas, though? I haven't figured that out either. But I have noticed, if you free them while the gas is still there, they immediately die, so you don't get your reward. Which in theory does make sense, but why does it not affect them when their hands are tied, but as soon as you untie them, they die? You gotta think about that, though, don't you? Alright. Is there a quicker way I can get back there, maybe? Yeah, sure. I mean, useful to have the station right there, I'll give them that. Okay, so again, we only did side stuff again, I'm sorry guys. I will try to splice it up a bit more with the main quest stuff next time, but the thing is though, with these types of games, we've seen this before, if you advance too far, the side quests expire. So I don't know how much longer this carriers thing will last. I'm under my impression that, well, if you don't complete all the stuff now before you get to X point in the main story, you can't do the carrier stuff at all. That's what I worry about. I've seen that happen already, like that stupid glitched thing with the mother and her two kids. Yeah, that expired because I got the bazaar to be abandoned at that point. Which, it didn't matter in that perspective, because that quest was already glitched, but you get what I'm saying, right? Oh, he has a reward for me. More drama as I come in? Oh, is there anything else I could really see here? Not really. Oh, what's that? Okay, it's the vending machine, sure. Yeah, they have a very small network. The guy was not kidding. Right. Okay, Driscoll.
I'm finished.
Well done, Hotshot. Your first delivery was a success.
Yes.
Did I do the Pharaoh proud?
Funny. If by Pharaoh you mean me, then I approve.
Cool.
Now come back when you're ready for more. They're not all going to be that easy.
So, I just pick up their one immediately, huh? Sure, might as well.
I'm back for more.
That's the spirit! And before I send you on your next run, I have another history lesson for you.
Sure.
This time, I'm gonna take you farther back to Mesopotamia, like 9,500 years ago, when writing itself was invented.
Yeah.
Writing? Wow.
Expressly for the sake of deliveries, no less.
That
People
true?
used to order goods by sending out clay tokens. Each one had notches carved in them to show how many items they wanted.
So I'd send you a clay token with 3 notches, and you'd send me 3 items, like fish or hats.
Aye, something like that. It's what started everything we do. Everything the Carriers Guild is about.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we're not just messengers after all.
No. Now take this box where it needs to go. It's fragile, so be careful.
Okay, hopefully that will come into play. I can't just jump around and stuff, but... Jack, you gonna interrupt me again? I guess not. Good. How far is this one? Okay, not that far, not that far. Let's just finish this up. I was just gonna accept that and stop for now, but hey. Not that far. It's right over here. Let's just get this done. Like 250 meters out? Cool. Yes, by the way, guys, I do acknowledge that me doing this side stuff might seem a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Not what you're looking for so much. You want me to get on with the main quest, but this is just how I play games. So, okay, I need to get up there, but it's just the way I've always played games, right? Certain things I won't do on my own, even when I'm not recording, like the challenges and stuff. But when it comes to side stuff, yeah, I like to explore it. You know, that's just always what I've been about when it comes to these type of open world games with a quest design. Yes, I do acknowledge some people might say, I don't care about this side stuff crap, just get out the main story. But this is how I roll. I mean, I'm sorry if that upsets you guys, but this is just what I do in these types of games, right? There are some other people I am aware of that do these types of games. They do nothing but the main story. I mean, they might do the side stuff off camera, but they don't showcase any of it. So I don't want to be that kind of person. I mean, if you want that, like, to see that on your own, fine. But I don't want to just be like that person, you know? And no, I'm not naming any particular names here. I'm not here to name shame, but I'm aware of some people. I'm not going to name them or what they were playing, but yes, I do see that with these types of games. They just do nothing but the main quest, and they're like done into the game in like what 10 videos or something. It's not what I want to do. What is this machine voice thing I keep hearing? I'm so confused about that. So I got to look that up as well because it's driving me a little nuts. Okay, so we're delivering our box according to Driscoll. Barry made that jump again. Okay.
I have a package for you.
What's my brother sent this time?
I mean...
Oh, very funny, Angelo.
What is it?
A clock. A busted one.
Yeah, I was careful.
You did fine, son. He sent it busted.
Oh, thank God.
His little joke.
I don't get it.
My brother Angelo is a cynic. I'm 84. He's the baby of the family and just a year younger. So he sends a busted clock. Who needs a clock these days, especially at our age? What is time anymore? Do you even know what day it is, precisely?
What? Not really.
Point proven.
Right. It's just the next day after the day before. And that's how it'll go till we die.
And that's funny?
Okay, so Angelo won't be headlining any comedy club soon, if there were any. But this old man finds him amusing. Thank you, son.
Again, I don't think we're going to get more of a backstory with this guy or his brother, but it does feel very nice to get some exposition regardless. I really like that. And let's bring up a point. In the apocalypse, how would you keep track of time, right? You might have a calendar for the remainder of the year, but like 10, 20 years after that, you can not know what day it is. Oh, hold up. Hang on a sec, guys. Let's see what this is, because I just saw his exclamation point on my HUD. Who's George? Give me a sec, George. I'm trying to figure out a way to get over to you. Goes to show the weird nature of how you unlock... Okay, George?
What's going on?
Nothing, unfortunately. Electricity's back on in the old transformer room, but can't get it working for me.
Okay.
Think the fuse is blue. This was my chance to bring her back to life.
Don't despair, man.
Come again?
My wife, Megan. With the electricity, she will live again.
Pardon?
So, you mean to bring your wife back from the dead?
She'll be with me again.
Oh.
She'll bring the groceries. We'll cook together and talk long into the night.
But how, if she's... well,
Oh, how we'll laugh. And watch movies till sunrise.
Okay, I give up. Where are the fuses?
Downstairs. There are loads of infected. I tried to get it myself, but...
I gotcha. I'll do what I can.
Give you everything precious that I have left. My Megan is all that matters to me. I'll be waiting in our apartment. It's just below us.
Okay, I'm getting, like, upsetting vibes from this guy. It's alive, yeah, like the Frankenstein quote, or whatever it is. Okay. And why are there burned corpses here? What's that all about? Jeez. Alright, so either this guy is, like, having like, a mental problem, which we see before in these types of games, or it could be something else, I don't know. I'm sort of inclined to think, based on that other kid we saw about getting food for their parents, his wife might be a zombie or something, but I don't see what the electricity has to do with that. Either way, I'm not really looking for... The way I see it, the way he phrased that and his mannerisms, I don't think it's going to be like a happy side quest, but I'll get to it next time. Wow, okay. So, nothing but side stuff here, but it does feel very good to get this stuff done. I promise, guys, I will get on board with the main quest stuff when I can. Problem is, I don't want this side stuff to expire, which I know for a fact happens with this game. If you go too far the main quest line, and there's a side quest back here, you can never do it, which is a very bullshit system. I'm not denying that. But the thing is, I don't know when the cutoff parts are. If I knew where the cutoffs were, I could say, okay, I won't do that main quest line. I'll go up to that point, but then I won't go any further. Then I'll do the side stuff. But there's no way for me to know that. Unless I look that stuff up, but I don't like looking things up if I don't have to. Especially even if it's something innocent like this, like, okay, but we look up this thing. Oh, wait, they just dropped a plot bomb on me about the main quest line, so now I'm spoiled in that regard. But that's what I don't want. The thing about Aitor is that was a side quest, so I'm not going to really be spoiled on the main quest by looking up the results for that, right? It's like a give and take sort of thing. That's why I hate this game for not having a manual save system. I will keep talking about it, guys, because it is infuriating. I don't think they are going to patch one in at this point, because it's Techland, you know, even though they support the games for a bit, not the best when it comes to other things like this. I'm having a good time, though. I haven't played this game a lot more than my other two things at the moment. I will get back to those as well, but it just feels good to play something I like. You know, it's really helping me through these dark times I'm going through at the moment. Just having a good time, enjoying myself, seeing people watch me. Maybe they get enjoyment out of it too, you know? It's a never-ending cycle, guys. So, thanks for watching. See you soon.